What is going on in the world, in this country, in the state, in the city, your local Dollar General?
Anybody who owns toilet paper stock is doing well.
Very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, toilet paper, can't find it. Hardly, shelves are empty. Plenty of hand sanitizer, plenty of disinfectant wipes, plenty of healthy food, no toilet paper.
Yeah, did they say anywhere that you must like wipe your ass? I mean, you should wipe your ass obviously, but like is that part of like avoiding the flu?
I mean,
Is
this stuff doesn't even empty you out.
Yeah, it's a respiratory illness.
Yeah, unless you're blowing your nose constantly.
Out your asshole.
Exactly. I don't get it. I guess that's how the humans
Wait.
as a whole respond to panic.
People are stupid, is that what you're saying?
I I think someone started with the trend and like, whoa, if I don't have toilet paper next week, I'm not going to be doing very well. So I guess I better get some because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get some next week. It's
So you
psychology. You
Yeah,
know,
I was gonna say like so you see like someone's panicking buying toilet paper, you say human nature is not to go fucking idiot. Why are you buying all this toilet paper? It has nothing to do with toilet paper. Human nature is to go, oh shit, I need to do that too.
yeah, because I mean, it's kind of it's not a necessity. I mean, there I could probably name 500 things in that store that's more of a necessity than toilet paper. I mean, you need to wipe your ass, but there's other things you can use. Um, I mean, there's plenty of, I don't know, Blackhawks shirts. Not around, not
Oh,
around here, but
did you say Battlehawks?
Blackhawks.
I was gonna say, man.
But what does it matter? It's all they're all worth toilet paper now since no one's buying them.
Yeah.
But what a crazy
Uh,
24 hours. So this is March 12th.
I was
La-
gonna ask you if you wanted to go to an NBA game, but it looks like that's not gonna happen.
yeah, on the poor XFL, man, they were just getting started and they're
Man,
Dunskies.
they're cursed.
Dunskies.
They're cursed. I watched the game too. I thought it was interesting. I remember thinking, I hope a virus doesn't come along and ruin this.
But yes, the virus of 2020, the virus of Corona.
It's been a shitty year, man.
It really has. I hate to be dramatic, and it could have been a
This,
lot worse. I mean, there could be an asteroid,
well,
100.
just wait. It's only March, dude.
Oh, I know. End times are near. Maybe, maybe not. Uh, but hey, it's a great time to have a podcast. I mean, shoot, can't you're not supposed to leave your house. You're not supposed to go into large groups of people. Um, so as content creators, like, well, I guess we can just record podcasts, even though we're doing it remotely from our bunkers, our quarantine bunkers.
That's because you went to New York City, man.
I know they got me.
State of emergency.
State emergency now, but it wasn't a week ago.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane.
Did you get fucked with on your plane at all?
Nope.
They said, come on in, coughing or not, we're gonna get you home.
Yep.
Haha, cough it up,
Didn't
buddy.
get anything. Didn't see too many people with masks. I thought I would. I mean, I saw a couple, but not as many as I thought.
Yeah, the masks don't do anything. We've talked about that in the other episode that we were doing. Like, what the fuck? Quit wearing masks, people. It's creepy. It is. It creeps me out seeing people wear masks. I don't like that. I see people wear masks like that all the time without the coronavirus. Um, I don't get it. I mean, they must like it makes me think like you got some sort of illness, and it creeps me out. Um,
Yeah.
I know a guy one time wore it, and he had heart surgery, and it was cold out, and it helped him, I guess. But it looks like something bad is going on. Does it not? If you see someone wearing a mask, you're like, oh, what's going on? Like,
Oh, right. Yeah. Especially since that's like the thing now.
yeah,
Even though now it's anti. Now it's like not. I don't want to say cool, but not. You're not supposed to wear it now. So now it's like the complete opposite. So if you
they've
are wearing
gone.
one, you look like an asshole. It's like, ah, you asshole. You're not doing
Yeah,
anything.
they've gone out of their way to tell everybody that that doesn't do shit.
You know what? No, people love. We'll make this a rant. People love online just to tell you everything you're doing wrong. Like everybody's a medical expert. And some people are. There are a lot of medical experts, especially lately. They're going on and say this and that, but like just the common folk or people posting, handmade graphics by you have no idea where they came from. You need to wear a mask. You don't need to wear a mask. You need to wash your hands. Or you need to sanitize your hands. A sanitizer doesn't do anything. Uh, you know, you see it nonstop, and like, what are you supposed to do besides not leave your house? Some people have that luxury. Some people don't. Some
Yeah,
people
if
have
you had,
jobs. Some people have school. Some people have uh, places they have to be in crowds of less than 100 people now.
if you if you have agoraphobia, man, it really worked out for you, didn't it?
Oh, totally.
Are you afraid to go outside? You're antisocial. It's like hell yeah, virus, great,
I'm waiting for this my whole life.
right? I mean, people share stuff on social media all the time. I'm guilty of it. And I've learned the lesson the hard way, and the hard way not being any really severe consequences. Uh, but I've learned that, like, just feeling stupid, that, yeah, you can't just start passing off information. That's how the trouble gets started with people is, oh, this is what you need to do, or this is stupid. I can't tell you, half my feed on Facebook is people freaking out and people who think it's stupid. And as the happy medium theme is it's in the middle, but it's more not stupid. I think at this point, at least like the outcry is not stupid.
I, yeah, it's getting more serious by the day. I mean, last time we recorded, we brought it up like, yeah, it'll be fine. And granted, it is still fine to a certain extent. I know a lot of other places are getting hit hard. Um,
Italy, Iran. I mean, they had a high-ranking official die in Iran. We don't know what the fuck's going on in North Korea because they won't communicate ever. What's going? There's, I mean, in general, there's a whole bunch of shit in North Korea we probably have no clue about. South Korea, though, we're cool with them. They have a lot of issues. China has a lot of issues. Germany is, for some reason, has a lot of issues. I mean, we're not as bad yet, and
it's getting worse though. That's what
we
is
we've
being
shut
reported.
we've shut down every event pretty much going on in the country. No one is going to have any entertainment, live entertainment, whether it be sports or music or whatever, because we need to control this thing. And people are bitching about it, and I understand. I saw this lady who was going to Ireland, and now she can't, and she's mad because of the hysteria. And I mean, I don't know her well enough to engage her, and I wouldn't start a fight with somebody, at least at this point in my life, on Facebook. But I want to be like, the world is not about you.
It's just
There,
unfortunate. It really is because you got to think
it,
these vacations are planned, 6 months to almost a year ahead of time.
oh, I had family that was going to South Korea that didn't go. I mean, I totally get it. I totally get it. But like, how much fun is your vacation going to be if you're fucking quarantined, or if everything's shut down, or they won't let people congregate into if it under 100 or some shit. So, I mean, I get it, and you lose the money, and I get it. But it's also like, don't call it a hoax, man. Like, I'm so sick of people calling it a hoax. It's not a hoax.
Yeah, I
It's
was. I thought it was a hoax 2 weeks ago. I will go on the record
I
saying
did
this is
too.
man-made. This is media.
Well, hold on. Man-made. They might be man-made. That's the conspiracy, is that China released it because of all the protesters, and they wanted to fuck our economy up. And that's what the great Alex Jones said. And then guess what? He got a DUI. Coincidence? I don't think so. No, I don't know if he said that, but that's what I heard. That's what everyone's saying. And
I mean, it could be, but I don't think it was meant to be of this proportion because this is screwing a lot of things up for
I'll believe
everybody.
I'll believe it's man-made, but I won't. I'll go a step and say it might have been a fuck up that got out, maybe, you know, or they didn't understand. It wasn't supposed to be like this. It's like The Stand. Have you ever read The Stand?
Well, that's what I
Basically,
was
a
gonna.
virus gets
That's
out, and
what I was gonna get into, and to keep it in the medium here. But if this is gonna happen at this time in our lives, at this age, what better time to do it? You got Netflix. You got some people. You have all these streaming services. until internet becomes a factor, like bandwidth speed and that server shutting down. Until you run into that issue, you have unlimited things to watch. Not live, obviously, no sporting events or anything like that. Plenty of scripted television. You can watch old shows, even old sports shows. I don't know what streaming services those are on. If you really want to watch sports, you can watch old classic sports games. It's not the dead of winter. It's going to be getting warmer soon, so you can still go outside. You can still go outside and just explore nature. Maybe get out of your haze and just you know get some fresh air. Uh,
What about the people that don't get off work? Like they still have to go to work, like they're canceling. I mean, they canceled all my classes. I mean, I didn't cancel them. I'm going to be doing them on home online, and I'm real disappointed about it, right? Um, but what about the people that have to work? They don't get out of it. Like, yeah, we're shutting everything down except for you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
Well, and
that's
that's another. It's I what better time to get sick? There's nowhere to go.
well, you're right about the entertainment. That's for sure. And I mean, imagine it was like the 1920s and you had to like tell stories by the fire, you know.
Yeah.
It sucked really bad. And plus, we do we are fucking up and we don't have this virus under control, but we are way more advanced than like when the plague happened, obviously, and all the other great viruses that have came out and killed a bunch of people. There was a big one in the early 1900s, but yeah, imagine dealing with that. There's no you can't. There's no cars. There's no technology.
We should also
I
be
mean,
thankful that this, as of right now, that this disease, and I got to watch what I say here. It's not like a disease that just makes you shit and throw up everywhere on the spot. Or it's not a disease that melts your organs. Or it's not a disease that melts your skin. Uh, or turns you into like a rageaholic zombie. There could be a lot of infectious diseases that spread that on the surface can be a lot worse than what's going on right now.
oh, totally, man. I mean, it's not like it's herpes or AIDS or cancer, but the fact is it's very contagious and it can kill you, and we don't have a grasp on it. And what's really horrible about it is that you're basically ostracized. Like you're sick, you got this virus, and then you're gonna be like isolated, and no one is gonna be wants to be around you or touch you or talk to you, and it's gotta suck, man. It's gotta suck really
Oh,
bad.
totally.
Did you hear about that guy in West County that went to the daddy daughter dance?
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, dude.
I think everybody in this area did. Even nationally, I think that was a national story.
How entitled can you possibly be?
It's pretty
Uh,
bad.
do you
I
think
tried to
he
give him the
didn't?
benefit of the doubt, but the more I read into him, like, yeah, that was an a-hole move.
Do you think he didn't? I didn't read that much about it. I just know that he took his daughter to the daddy daughter dance, which I know you got kids, man, but that's creepy to me. Daddy daughter, mother son dance, but that's just me.
Well,
Um,
it was. Let's see. I'm trying to recall the details because even that seemed ages ago. That was the family of the daughter that came back from Italy, who traveled abroad. Just the daughter,
right.
and I think they went to the doctor, or she went to the doctor. I guess they all did, and I think the doctor said, "Okay, don't go anywhere." And I think the dad took the other daughter to the dance, without hearing if they tested positive or not.
Yeah, because they said as soon as they found out, they left. It's like, oh, you're such a nice guy. Thank you for not staying till the end.
So it was. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but you probably should have stayed at home. But
Yeah,
luckily, the news was good. No one else tested positive. At least that's what's being reported. No one else tested positive. That were the ones who were tested.
he better fucking hope so, because they're gonna like take all his money, man. I'd sue the shit out of him if he got my kid infected.
Right. So there's good news on that end. So how are you like? So when do your classes start? Your online classes?
Monday. It starts Monday, and right now the tentative date to return to actual physical live in class is March 29th or April. So they're giving it a 2 week window to see if it gets better, which is pretty much all the cancellations kind of have a 2 week window to see if it gets better. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure no one's gonna fuck anything up, and it'll be handled great, um, like everything is during these things.
It's certainly a time to be alive, or mostly alive. Um, we haven't seen anything like this before, at least
No,
in our lifetime.
yeah, we're living through something that's very, very marvelous, and I don't mean that it's great, just like it's amazing.
It's a nice little test,
It is.
and I say that being in my bunker, more or less healthy, because it's got to suck for a lot of people. A lot of people. This
It
is not.
just
This is not good.
it forces you though, like to isolate people though. It really does.
Well, and not only that, if shit really did hit the fan, it's like, how prepared are you? Like something serious happens. Like let's
Right,
say like the grid,
totally.
like the grid goes down. You don't have electricity or power for a month.
All those guys who man who have bunkers that have like beards and wear camo and are the end of the world kind of people, man, they're gonna have it made. Like they're not so stupid now, are they?
Right.
It's like I used to laugh at those people. It's like, man, you live your whole life worrying about the world ending. And I'm not saying the world's ending, but like if it was, like, man, I wish I didn't make fun of you. Can I come hide out in your bunker, please?
We got to think this is the closest that this generation has seen that. Just a fear of gathering in large places. Um, and we're not saying it's not the end of the world. It's not even close. Um, but on the small scale, it's anything that would cause mass hysteria. And it's not only mass hysteria, but it's definitely something.
Well, it's something now. Hopefully, it doesn't get worse as time goes on. Because if everyone just remains calm, which won't happen, and is cool, then it won't be so bad. But the whole toilet paper shit is not a good sign that people are going to remain cool about it. And I mean, it's bad enough having a contagious disease than have a bunch of freaking people flipping out on social media, spreading lies and their stupid opinions, and it's just going to work everyone into a big panic, and then we're just going to kill each other. That's going to be the real tragedy. It's not going to be the virus. It's going to be our horrible, unhealthy, toxic, selfish response to it.
Right. Got a big test ahead of us. Hopefully, we pass it, and we will continue with our podcast next week.
Well, I mean, Jesus, dude. I would normally like if you said something like that, I'd be like, ha ha ha. But I don't know at this point.
I mean, I'm not going to say we're dead. I'm not going to say we're
No,
all going to be
I
dead,
know,
but
but just like I didn't take this seriously, and now
no
I'm
one
taking
did.
it
I think
seriously.
that's
Yeah,
where we're all at right now. I think it just
that's
hit me today. It's like, wow, this is okay. Uh,
well, it's just like everything's canceled. All the concerts are postponed or canceled. The sports and all that's gone. You can't be in a venue or congregate with over 1,000 people. In other places, it's like 100. So that's a lot to take in, man. It really is.
but
To
just
go, holy.
wait, we'll go on a prediction. If this keeps getting worse, guess what? We're not going to be able to go. I don't know how they can outlaw this, but they're going to close all like establishments, all restaurants, all bars, all just. You're going to go from little contact or a little crowd to no crowds. If this keeps spreading at the rate that it's been, guess what? No one's going to work. No one can open their business for a congregation, and y'all really got to stay at home. That's where this is headed.
But then how are we going to pay for shit?
We're not. What do you
Wow.
mean? What do you mean? Pay for?
No one's working. No one's patronizing any businesses. There's no money being exchanged, no money being made.
It's going to be a
Well,
very, very bad couple weeks to a month for small businesses.
yeah, that sucks.
It really does.
That
So
sucks.
here's the thing: if you go out this weekend, buy a gift card to this place or something where you can help them down the line because some businesses might not make it through this. And that sounds
No, it's
very dramatic, but man,
No, dude, you're right
it's
because you own a restaurant, you own a bar, you own a club. I mean, you're month to month, man. You got a good month, you got a bad month. You can't take that. You can't take those kind of hits. You can't. You don't have contingency plans for a fucking plague. You know what I mean?
right.
Like you don't plan for that. You got enough shit to worry about with your overhead and bottom line, and then you got to worry. No one's coming out. No one's leaving their houses. What?
Yeah,
I mean, Jesus. You ain't kid, man. It's gonna fuck so many people.
so I'd say right now we're at stage 2. Hopefully, it doesn't get to stage 3 because that's what stage 3 is going to be.
I think that, but there's still another stage after stage 3. I think there's stage 4, and that's Mad Max.
Yeah,
And we're not listen, listen. We're not invoking fear. We're just being honest how we feel. I'm not saying like go out and do dumb shit and all that. I'm saying like, fuck, man. I didn't take this seriously. Now I'm freaking out. I mean, and I'm really getting pissed off at everyone who's trying to blow it off because it's like you're just not helpful. You're acting like you're smarter than everybody else.
but maybe you
You,
need some
you,
people. Maybe you need some people to not take it, like a good chunk of people to not take it seriously.
well, I'll
Because you
be
got to think
honest.
if 100% of people took this seriously, it would be Mad Max really soon.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're so right. Totally. I mean, I was just gonna say that I've seen a lot of silly memes about it and funny shit, and it's in poor taste. But at the same time, it's like coping, though. You know what I mean? It's like coping with it. I can't tell you how many fucking coronavirus memes I've seen in the past 24 hours, and it's in bad taste. But I mean, it's coping though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like Patch Adams, that shit. Kind of.
totally.
Yeah. It's just like if you laugh at it, you take away the kind of the fear that it has. I mean, that's always been kind of my defense mechanism is making fun of stuff that you know try to humanize something. I don't know, but fuck me.
Well, hopefully, we'll be at the same stage next week.
Yeah, you'll just have to listen and find out, and then download all our other podcasts too.
You got plenty of time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, plenty of time to catch up if you're just joining us. Plenty of time.
Good thing Chad's Water gave us plenty of product. I got it sitting right here in my bunker.
You know, I didn't
It's
want to
starting to turn
mention
colors,
this.
but whatever.
Chad was actually quarantined, man. Like, and
Is that why the water's turning color?
well, it was either quarantine or he got like raided for like making meth, but like they took him away, and
So we
he
lost
said
the
he was
sponsor.
well. I don't know. He'll be back. No, no, no. He's always said no cell can hold him, so we'll see. Um, but hopefully he wasn't getting quarantined. I mean, he had a mask on, but he could have just been like fucked up. Like I don't know.
Well, hopefully he does okay
Yeah,
in
but
quarantine.
you brought me to my next point. Is there's a GoFundMe account. Um, you donate to Chad getting out of jail or quarantined. I'm not really clear on what's wrong with him. I can't get a straight answer from him or his family, but you basically donate to this GoFundMe thing, and wherever he is, he's going to get out, and he'll go back to providing ice cold Mountain Spring Metro East Chaz water. Thank you.
See you next week, everyone. Stay healthy.